Hello painters and welcome back. It's Debbie from acrylicpouring.com and today I'm back to do a triple cup dirty pour. I thought I would like to do an ombre coloured pour, so darker than middle then light colours, and I've got red, orange and yellow, thinking it would be kind of like a little sunset kind of thing, so we'll see how it turns out. The reason I've chosen these colours is because I have already two of each mixed up. So I have a chrome yellow and a lemon yellow, put them there, a bright orange and a chrome orange, which is a bit darker, and then I've got a warm red and a darker red. So I thought those would look nice together, and I'm going to make 3 dirty pour cups, and in each cup I'll have the two colours plus a little bit of white, and because it always makes me happy, I've got a little bit of gold left, so I'm going to add a bit of gold to each cup. So I'm just going to go ahead and start making some of these cups. I think I've got quite a small canvas, and because I'm doing three colours, I don't need a whole bunch of paint. So let's see if I just add a bit of those and then a bit more white. Don't need a ton. A bit of gold. Oh, I have gold in everything. And then more of the yellows. And that is my yellow cup done. And then orange. So I'll start again. I've got a bit of white in there just for the base. And this is the bright orange. Now orange normally is absolutely crazy in my pours. These orange colours, they just take over so much, especially this lighter orange. It goes crazy. So we will see what it does here. I probably don't want to add a whole ton of the orange to the pour in case it does go crazy and take over. We will see. Did I put in one lot of each or two? I can't remember. Let's go again. So there's my orange cup. And now let's go some red. There we go. And this is the lighter colour red. And the darker one. And a bit of gold. My gold's almost all out. Ooh, last little bit. Come on, gold. Make me happy. Bit more of the white. And then the dark red. Nice. And the bright red. So how am I doing in terms of my colours? It looks at the moment as though red is in the lead, orange is the least. And that's probably good because the orange is a bit crazy. So I am just going to, do you know, have I got enough paint? I really don't know. Well, we will see. It's just basically a practice piece. I've got a quite small canvas, one actually that I've used already for something else and then washed off, because I'm thinking if this is really nice then I might go ahead and make a much larger one. So even if I don't have too much paint today and I don't quite cover, that's going to be good because it's just a practice. So let's see what happens. First of all, I'm going to pour the orange in the middle, because this will give me an idea, I think, if I start in the middle with the orange, whether I'm going to have enough paint or not. And then I can adjust accordingly. So there's my orange. Oh, that does look nice. Yeah, it does look nice. And I'm going to let the paint kind of dribble over so that it gets a little bit kind of irregular there. Splash it out. Because when I tip, these shapes are going to kind of spread out. So now I can see it hasn't covered the full amount, but if I do the yellow and the red next to it, then I should be able to spread them out and hopefully all will be well. This yellow is very bright indeed compared to that orange. I'll take them right up to each other. And there we go. I'll keep going. Make some irregular lines, splash all that yellow out, and now do exactly the same with the red. And I'm going to put it right up next to that orange, and then we will spread them out and see what we get. it looks kind of nice already. There's something about that red, those two reds together, when I mix those two reds, they look almost Christmassy, they look quite festive. Okay, so let's put those cups out of the way. And I think I should probably tip sideways first of all, just to make sure that I get the edges of my canvas covered first of all, before I go spreading it out like crazy. And then let's tip off the sides, off the top. Oh, I'm losing all the red. I've gone too crazy there. Let's see, let's pull it back down. It's looking good so far. Last corner. Okay, and now I'll try and bring it back into the center. So it was probably right that I had less orange, because of course as I tipped, the yellow and the red went off the edges and the orange didn't. So if I had used equal amounts of all of them, then as it is, the orange is kind of the widest band anyway. Oh goodness, my hands are all painty. So I've got a little bit of yellow to fill in there and a little bit of red to fill in there. So I'm just going to fill those in and then we'll take a closer look. So I think that is pretty cool. Yes, certainly the orange is a bit more prominent and I haven't got quite as much yellow. Here it's interesting where the yellow and the orange have mixed and kind of one paint has gone over and under the other, whereas here I've got more of a defined line, and the colours look really good. This orange is celled up like crazy. Lots of variation there. The reds look really nice. I've got some really nice cells in the red, and I can see so I've got some nice gold areas in there too, which I think will look, especially here, it's a nice patch of gold. It's going to look really nice when it's dried. The yellow, not so much. Looks a little bit insipid compared to the other colours perhaps. The lemon yellow is perhaps a bit too bright. And it overtook the chrome yellow a little bit. So that's good to know if I do want to go on and do something like this, that doing a small kind of mini pour to test out the colours is really helpful. And also, you know, it reminded me that if I'm going to put equal amounts of paint, not to put an equal amount in the centre, because as you spread out and you tip the paints off the edges, then the one in the middle is going to end up being too big. As it is, because I had a smaller amount, I think the end result is good. So I'm going to dry it up, varnish it, and show you what it looks like when it's finished. And here it is finished and glossed, ready to go off to a new home. I like it. I think it's 2/3 successful, 1/3 not quite so successful. Certainly the red and the orange sections for me are really nice. They've got some really nice veining, lovely sections of gold running through these colours. But the two yellows that I used for me didn't work quite so well. I think the lemon yellow is a little bit too light for this painting. So I still like it, but if I were to do something in this range of colours in a larger size, I think I'd need to search out a different yellow, one that wasn't quite so bright as this one, because it seemed a bit too bright compared to these other two. But it really has got some lovely sections. Really, really nice. Sparkly, gold, pretty. So I'm happy, and I hope you've enjoyed watching, and maybe it's given you a few ideas for paintings that you can create yourself. See you here again soon.